There are 3 or 4 major points that every employer, despite foreign investors or domestic companies, needs to take a note and understand. The first point would be the type of the employment contract. There are 2 types in Indonesia. First is the permanent, second is the non-permanent. So permanent contract basically, for employees without employment period limitations. And having said that, the government, through the regulations, provide some sort of relaxation for the employer before they commit, such a long-term commitment hiring this particular employee. So through a permanent employment contract, the employer can apply 3 months probation period. Unlike permanent employment contract, this probation period is not existing in the non-permanent employment contract. So non-permanent employment contract specifically designated for type of works that are temporary in nature. And that's why there are limitation in terms of the employment period, which if we can total, the entire period would be maximum 5 years. So that's the first point. The second point would be the minimum wage. So every region in Indonesia sets their own minimum wage amount that is updated on annual basis. So employer, they must not pay their employees, whether permanent or non-permanent employees, below the minimum wage. Second would be termination and severance. So in Indonesia, we're very protective towards our employees. So you cannot terminate without cause. And when you terminate an employee, they are entitled to severance package. The amount would be depending on the type of employment contract that they have. But in any case scenario, it's not that easy to fire or to terminate an employee in Indonesia. So I think it's something that needs to be understood by every employers when they want to enter Indonesian market. Fourth would be outsourcing. I think there are some misunderstanding in the market that outsourcing is not available in Indonesia. It does available with some sort of limitations. I think the employer needs to understand that when you hire a vendor outsourcing company, the employees are not yours. So the employees are the employees of the vendor of the outsourcing company. So you need to make sure when you're structuring your service arrangement with the outsourcing company, you want to eliminate any chance or any kind of clauses that can be interpreted and can create an assumption that the outsourcing employees is your employee.